Welcome to the Sports Card Talk Show. Sports Card Talk Show with Kevin Anderson and Lorn Walker, the Skol Brothers.
All right, Sports Card Talk Show coming at you. We got a response video to the TheSportsCardFam. It's your favorite sport, why, and favorite moment, right?
Yeah.
Did I get that right?
I think so.
Yeah. We spent so much time thinking about it and getting stuff ready that now I'm like, I think that's how it went. But yeah, do you want to go first?
Well, when I was a little kid, well, not so little, I was in high school. One of my first great moments in sports is when the 1987 Twins won the World Series. Don't remember it that well. But I do remember that was the first title I ever got to watch as a fan. I was a humongous Detroit Pistons bad boy fan. The struggle to finally get to the titles and win it was real. I watched the Pistons fail to the Celtics over and over again, finally get over that hump and lose to the Lakers in 7 games. But then they destroyed the Lakers and the Blazers 2 years in a row. Well, probably one of my most favorite memories as a child watching sports was the 91 World Series. I was starting my senior year in high school that year. Game 6, if you all recall, Kirby Puckett jumping up against the glass and stealing an extra base hit early in that game. And then coming back in the 10th inning and hitting the walk-off for that famous call of "We'll see you tomorrow night" by Jack Buck.
Right.
That still gives me goosebumps just thinking about that moment. But those are not my favorite sports. The Vikings, who have yet to give me but my most memorable moment of the Minnesota Vikings is the Minnesota Miracle, which happened just a couple years ago. It was a 2017 NFC divisional game against the Saints, and somehow or another the Saints decided to play zero defense, and Stephon Diggs caught the catch on the sideline, and yeah, it just that moment, when I heard that moment on the radio for days after that, it would just tears would be rolling down my eyes because it was just such a high. So those are my favorite sports moments. And my favorite is football. And my favorite sport is football.
Okay, I'll do mine quick. Mine's basketball. Always was and always will be. I really, really enjoy football, but basketball is my first love. I'll just do 2 quick ones. Chicago Bulls basketball was in the prime of my growing up days, so just pick a year, and that's memorable sports moment. I guess the biggest one is, the final shot, the shot. Sure, he might have pushed off, but, he endured those bad boy Pistons for Jordan rules for so long. He can get away with the push off. The other one is a little bit more personal. It's a personal sports moment. My dad's been gone for a while now, and there was a tournament we were in when I was in 8th grade. One of the first tournaments we ever were in, and we beat the first team, and the next team we were going to play hadn't lost in 2 years. They were doing warm-ups like we've never seen. We did 2-ball layups, and they're out doing passing drills and jumping up and, slapping the backboard. And my dad tells me, I'll give you now this is in 1987, by the way, I'm in 8th grade. I'll give you $100 if you score 30. And I proceeded to score more than 30, and we beat the team that hadn't lost in 2 years. And I remember my dad beelining out the door. So just kind of reminds me of my dad. So
he was
another favorite moment.
Running away, not to give you your $100.
Yeah, I think, my dad smoked. I think he had to go have a cigarette, thinking, "Oh my gosh, I got to give him $100." So that's just kind of a personal one. But basketball is my favorite sport. Favorite pro moment was any Jordan moment, but the push off, I guess. I call it the push off, but the shot.
So you were living in utopia during the 90s, basically.
Yeah. And actually really enjoyed 80, when he came in till they won their first title. The struggle is part of the fun. And I was the first kid in school to have the Jordans. We had yellow and blue uniforms, and I rocked the red, white, and black Jordans.
Nice.
Yeah. Well, we already went way longer than this probably should be, so that's our response. Thanks for doing this.
You have a great giveaway. That mantle card is just, I'm in love with it. So.
And if we happen to win, we want it to go to Pepino Man.
Yeah, we do. But if we do win,
it's awesome.
It'll be a struggle to let it go.
All right. Thanks for doing it.
Skol Brothers out.